There was a Catholic priest who recommended that Africans should be captured as slaves and brought into America. Do you know his name? His name is Bartholomew de las Casas. Now, when Christopher Columbus met with the Native Americans in the year 1492, the Native Americans welcomed him with excitement and free spirit. They took him to their shrines, their spirituality, and provided shelter and food for Columbus and his men. The voyage of Christopher Columbus was sponsored by the monarchy of Spain, that is, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. The aim was to reach India. The Europeans heard of stupendous quantity of gold in Asia and vast land to send the overpopulated Europeans to. And Columbus was the one who led the voyage. Now, in the first voyage, they failed to reach India. Columbus was so depressed and frustrated. He was a madman on the sea. He nagged and shouted at his men with saliva from his mouth. They were abused for his own mediocrity. He felt that the Spanish would call him a failure. Already the Europeans, they saw him as an evil man, a mischievous explorer who lacks truth in him. Now, in reaching the land of the Native Americans, Columbus thought he has reached India, and he threatened his boys with brutal punishment if they dare expose this secret. Now, Columbus called the natives of America the Red Indians due to their reddish skin, in order to back up his lies that he has reached India. Christopher Columbus took advantage of the simplicity of the Native Americans and started killing the natives. I tell you, lovers of knowledge, over 100 million Native Americans were slaughtered and enslaved. The land of the natives was conquered by Christopher Columbus, while the Europeans came in and dominated it. This was how white people came to America. The white people you see in America, they are not Americans. They are not native or indigenous to America. They are the people of Christopher Columbus, who came all the way from Europe. The natives were killed in large quantity and many poisoned till they died. This drastically reduced the population of the Native Americans to the barest minimum. There were no more natives to be used as slaves for the building of the plantations in America. Now, it was at this moment Bartholomew de las Casas, a family member of Christopher Columbus and a Catholic priest of the church in the year 1517, advised the European government that Portugal is in Africa taking low quantity of Africans as slaves, that the rest of the Europeans should do so if they truly needed more slaves to work in America. Bartholomew de las Casas believed that Africans are not humans and they are less than animals, and it was necessary to use them to substitute the weak and dying Native Americans. Get the book, The Untold History of the Black Race and the Fall of African Civilization. If you want to buy your own copy, send a message to me here on TikTok.